We are back at it again here with another video with Invest for Tomorrow. To the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all subscribers, welcome back. Here we are with the SPY, the S&P 500 index, doing a full transition from bright green bars to white with red borders from Thursday to Friday, and from Friday to today doing a full transition back up. And within today's volatility, our SPY bot at 9:45 a.m. sent out a bull indicator, and from that moment forward, inflows crossed the midpoint to the upside. Full strength there on 42 vision, and call options went up 200% plus within an hour, guys. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. So here we are with the SPY doing these full transitions to the rip area and to the dip area. We're going to talk about what's going on with the inflow versus outflow and bull and bear indicators. But before we do, I want to share with you guys the home run opportunity that was mentioned this morning over at the Discord. So the home run of the day was spectacular and beyond expectations. And if you guys want to know about these stocks early on and receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. So the home run of the day was from our Netflix bot. Our Netflix bot at 9:55 a.m. sent out a bull indicator, and from that moment forward, inflows crossed the midpoint to the upside. Full strength there on 42 vision, and call options went up 100% plus within an hour, guys. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge over the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the Discord. We look forward to having you join us, and we strive for opportunities like these every single day. Let's jump into these charts. So here we are with the SPY, the S&P 500 index, doing a full transition from the dip area to the rip area here on 42 vision. And if it's your first time coming across the channel, this is 42 vision, which allows us to see the dips from the rips to the dips, and where the strength and weakness lies within the charts. And we also use our bull and bear indicators and inflow versus outflow as an extra layer of confirmation, which I'm going to pull up here, and you can now gain access to as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. And in today's video, I'm going to pull up the inflow versus outflow indicator, which adds that extra layer of confirmation and gives us that edge within the volatility. So here we are with the SPY under a bull indicator here since 406, with inflows crossing over towards the middle of the day and continuing that strength going into today and hitting highs here of about 4.6 on inflows, and currently red sitting at 3.41 within the volatility, but hitting highs here of 413 and breaking through key resistance levels within today's volatility. And if we look at it, it's trying to retrace back up everything it fell since Thursday to Friday, since those highs up here of 414 to 415. And we're going to break down some key levels to watch here as things are unraveling and going into this week's CPI data. That's going to be crucial and critical to either make or break this rally. So we're going to break it all down in today's video. So when we go ahead and zoom in here within the volatility, we could see here since Friday that things were fighting to get back up. Since around 405, those inflows crossed over towards the second half of the day, towards the end there. It did a full transition from white with red borders to bright green and continued today with full strength here and inflows pulling away from the midpoint as it stayed above, going into the after hour and pre-market of today and in the bell, and went from around 0.34 to highs here of 4.03. Now, this is critical to watch here as outflows have begun, but they have not crossed the midpoint just yet. And this is a critical level here within the volatility of the 15-minute, because if it does cross down, it's going to be crucial to watch if it pulls down the chart with it, and if eventually this bull indicator gets canceled by a bear indicator. That's something I would not ignore and keep in mind, right? I would not overlook that. Now, when we go ahead and zoom out and look at this from the bigger picture, we could see here, yes, the 30-minute is still above the midpoint, but on the 1 hour, on Friday, we were watching it as it was trying to come back up, and it was right there at the midpoint. And today in the pre-market, it continued pulling upwards towards the bell, and even after the bell, and it's continued that strength into the chart and has done a full transition from the dip area to the rip area, followed by a bull indicator here at 407. This is crucial to not ignore that we're under a bull indicator here on the 1 hour on multiple time frames, and we are above the midpoint. The only one that's really close is the 15-minute, which is something to not ignore. But if the 30-minute could stay above and the 1 hour as well, and they continue to hold their bull indicators, there could be some further possible strength within this volatility, right? So full transitions here. We are at rip areas on the 1 hour, and the last 3 times we've hit it, we've actually had slight pullbacks, right? You could see that there. So it's something to not ignore. And so far we've gotten 5 of these bars back to back, plus a bull indicator, and we're right now right back up here trying to fight to hold support above the area where this bear indicator popped up on Thursday of last week as outflows continue to pull down lower. Now, this is the first time that inflows are pulling away from the midpoint significantly back up since Wednesday of last week, and also Thursday, February 2nd, which was about a week and a half ago. Now, when we go ahead and zoom back into the 30-minute, let's talk about key levels I would watch here going into tomorrow. So the first thing is we broke through the resistance of 408, 410, and even up here towards 412, and we're fighting to stay above it, and it's going to be crucial for these inflows to stay above the midpoint. I'm going to be watching, do they come back down towards the midpoint and cross it? Because if it does, it could eventually cancel out this bull indicator and quickly start to reflect into the chart. And not just here on the 30-minute, but also here on the 15-minute, as we're really close to the midpoint, and also here under a bull indicator that could possibly get canceled. Now, to the upside, what I'm going to be watching for is, could these inflows stay above the midpoint, pull to the upside, pull away from the midpoint on the 15-minute as well, continue to hold their bull indicators, and continue to hold support up here above 410 and push to the upside towards the next resistance of 415. Use it as support and pull to the upside towards 418 and the 420 area. To the downside, I'm going to be watching 410, and then below that, depending on how these outflows versus inflows react, the next area is 408, and then comes 405, guys. As always, I'm going to be watching these bull and bear indicators, inflow versus outflows. Thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.